Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here. Now, if you've maybe never played New Super Mario Bros. U or the Deluxe version before, you may well have heard on the internet and ramblings and rumblings generally throughout the world that it's not a very difficult game. And you might be thinking to yourself, you know what? I'm going to pass on this one because it sounds just far too easy. Well, hold your ruddy horses, because what a few people say, well, there is some truth to it, which we're going to go over first. It's true that the main game that you can see right here, that I suppose I'll go into very briefly, in fact, no, I won't because of the quick save thing, is actually fairly straightforward. And no, it's not very difficult if you've got any sort of experience in 2D platformers, and is probably one of the more forgiving experiences you'll have, full stop, to be honest. Especially with things like Toadette with Peachette, and, the other one, Nabbit, the one who can't get hurt, you know. Really easy. But there is a part of the game that is way more difficult, way more challenging, so if you're looking for a bit more chutzpah in your game, then this could be, this could well be what you are looking for. So what you need to do is you need to go up here. You see in the top left where it says play. No, I'm joking. We're not going to be doing that. That's an easy cop-out. You know, Luigi U is more difficult. Everyone knows that, but there's more to it than just that. And we're going to go over it here. Basically, it's something that gets lost a lot. And to be honest, I totally forget this exists as well. It is the challenges mode. And you might be already thinking, oh, there's no way it's going to be that hard. Oh, lordy, you're wrong. Oh, and incidentally, if you're a long-time viewer of the channel and you're wondering why I'm looking down here, it's because I've got a monitor here now. So I can play games without peering over the camera. It's marvellous. So here we go. There are 4 different categories in here. There used to be 5, but they've reduced it now because the other one required boost mode, which meant, you know, Wii U gamepad touchscreen goodness. And you might be looking, okay, you know, time attack. Even if you went into this menu, you might think, time attack, okay, yeah, we just do something really quickly. Coin collection, okay, yeah, we'll collect some coins. One-up rally, it's collecting one-ups. But the thing that really is special is special. Now, I am absolutely ruddy terrible at all of these. I'm really not very good at them at all because I just flat out didn't play them on the Wii U. I just basically didn't even realize they existed. But I'm going to show you a few just to give you a taster of what this game can throw at you if you show it your bare ass. So one of the more basic ones is this one, Fire Bro. In fact, you know, I'm going to put my headphones on so I can actually hear what's going on. That's a good idea. Ah! So this is really simple. All you need to do is dodge fireballs, and this one is simple. There is a slight sort of random element to the way that the fireballs are thrown, and I'm probably going to die, but I did. Yeah, I did. But I did actually do that gold perfectly first time, so it really isn't that difficult to challenge. And again, if people play this, they might be put off thinking they're really, really simple, but as you can probably tell by the fact that neither of these two have been done, I haven't done either of these two because they're too challenging for me. So we'll just go through here. Let Monty Mole onto the lift and get him to the goal. It is as simple as that. Oh, by the way, if it ever gets in shot, this is the controller I'm using. It's an 8-bit Do one. It's very nice and very good for 2D platformers like this. And so basically what you have to do is you have to let Monty Mole on this bridge, and you have to not kill him, because if you kill him, you'll fail the mission. And you'll get things like Goombas come on, and I believe the Goomba will actually just walk off the edge, which would probably be the easiest. Yeah, that's easy. I'm not paying attention to the bloody mole. So you let Monty Mole on, and you've got to make sure that he survives and that you don't kill him and that you yourself don't die, because that would be a bad time all round. So, for example, you just stomp on that Goomba. Really, really simple. Even if you do pronounce Goomba without a B. I mean P. Oh, God. My brain's gone fried already. And so now we've got 2 Goombas. It's the challenge of the century. Oh, God damn it. That was the one thing I didn't want to happen. You might be looking at this and thinking, oh, Alex, you're so terrible at the game. This looks so easy. And yeah, I'm not that amazing at 2D Mario platformers, but I have been playing them since I was, what? Very young. So not wishing to toot my own horn, as it were, but if I say something's a challenge, chances are it's probably going to be a challenge. And no doubt you'll get people to go, oh yeah, these challenges, oh yeah, they're really easy. Ooh, Alex, it's not like Dark Souls, or something like that. Actually, that would have been a good title for this, The Dark Souls of Mario games. You'd have clicked on that, don't lie. Have I got to the end, or is that... I have! Get Monty Mole to the... I'm guessing I've got to hit the flag. And even Monty Mole's happy. I didn't even realize there was an animation for that in the game. Okay, this turned out to be a lot easier than I thought. I just didn't get past the 2/3 Goombas, and yeah, okay. So that one wasn't that hard. Now let's try one of these time attacks, because these are a little bit more straightforward, but I do want to give you sort of quite a broad stroke of, I need to be running already. I panicked. Let's try that again. Hey, let's try that again. See if I can do it this time. Hey, maybe. Let's just slide down here. Jump, jump, jump. Ah. So obviously it's all about speed and ideally never pressing. Damn, that was terrible. This is not a good run. Ideally never. I'm going to at least get to the end. That's all I care about right now. But if you want to get a gold, you have to do it pretty much absolutely dead perfectly. I only got a bronze then. That's what that colour at the top is. It's bronze, apparently. Made it! That means I'm going to have to really well sync this video now. So I got a bronze on there. I wouldn't usually be happy with that. I don't really like to stop at all, to be honest. But we'll try this one now. So this one looks a little bit more... really didn't want to stop there. You don't want to stop anywhere, really. So this is actually a level. A lot of the time they have original levels that aren't in the game elsewhere, but sometimes they do, and this is clearly one of those times. Oh yes, that's a bit more like it. A bit spicier, a bit more bang for your buck. That wasn't so good. Had to press back a little bit there. Ooh. Ooh. Just run on those palm tops and we are nearly golden. That wasn't so good. I'm going to try... They've put those blooming squirrels up there to try and make it harder. Should have just gone for it. Should have just gone for it. Go, 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 go. Still in the gold. I'm not going to get a gold, though. No way. Yep, there we go, silver. So you could maybe make 1 or 2 mistakes there. But if you want to get a gold, it's got to be pretty damn near perfect. Okay, I've been putting it off, but let's try Graceful Glide. Now, this is another special one where you have to earn power-ups from these Gumbrats, I think they are. And you've got to do so without taking damage and without touching the ground, which... Again, on paper, it sounds like, oh, that's not going to be too hard, is it? You know, I do so much with the squirrel suit as it is. But you're also trying to land on really what are quite small enemies. And you're not able to have any respite beyond occasionally grabbing onto the wall like this. So that you can do that. Oh, and then you've got to go further over. So I haven't got a single one up yet. Now I've got one. And there's one here. Is that going to be... Oh my god, that's it. Oh, I've been so close before. Clearly I work well under pressure. I'm doing so much better than I did before. Again, doesn't look that hard on the surface of it, but compared to the main game, this is a spicy sausage indeed. I'm really hoping I'll unlock another one of the special ones, because they really are the best, the spiciest, the most interesting, because they are special. Are we going to? I hope so. Yes, we did a non-stop flight. Oh, it's going to be use your flying squirrel powers to reach the goal without touching the ground. Well, at least we're not trying to land on ridiculously tiny Gumbrats. How difficult could it be? Famous last words, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Okay, it turns out it is marginally more challenging than I thought. Let's give that one another go. But this is already so... When I play the main game, I don't really have to use any 1-ups at all, to be brutally honest. Maybe 1 or 2 if I completely flummox something up, but really, it's not taxing. But this is, and I'm really pleased it's in here because... Oh, lordy. Oof. It's good that they've made these specifically made ones, and you've got to be careful because No, 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 no. Oh, no. Because if you don't hold left or right when you're using your flying suit, like properly, you don't fall at the same rate. You fall at a much slower rate. Sorry, a much faster rate. As you can see there, I'm actually falling quicker than if I were to hold the direction. Oh, lordy, lordy loo, that was close. Oy, that wasn't what I intended, but I will take it in a month of Sundays. Not that that makes any sense at all. So what I'm going to do now is hopefully... Oh, there we go. Oh, Ouija. Made it. Another sinking point. Marvellous. Oh, I've unlocked another one as well. Balancing act. Okay, we'll have a look at this and then one more that I want to show you and then we'll move on. So jump on the wobble rock to keep your balance for 15 seconds or longer. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, well, I suppose 15 seconds isn't too ludicrous. 60 seconds or longer to get the... Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't even get to 15 seconds. Good Lord. Again, this is probably something that will come very naturally to a few people and will be quite simple for some, but at the same time, it's not easy. It's so delicate and sensitive and can I get... Oh, I wanted to get to 30 at least, but I passed it, so I can't argue with that. Would I have got a silver if I got 30? Because I don't like getting a bronze. Silver's okay, gold is best, but bronze, bleh. Oh, I would have had to have got to 40 seconds, so it would have taken me quite a while to get there. Quite a while to get there. Now, this is an interesting one because this is on, what's it called? Coin collection. But this one goes completely against that. Reach the goal ring collecting as few coins as possible. So it's like the total opposite, so you've got to try and collect as few coins as possible. Pretty much spelled it out there, didn't I? Now we've got to try and avoid all these stinky coins. And there are a couple of instances where, like, you know, it sort of helps you there. But it's so sort of instinctive. Blimey, I didn't think I was that close to it. It's so instinctive. You want to collect the coins and you want to hit the coin blocks, but you have to go completely against that and not touch a single one. And I'm pretty sure all of the... oh dear, that's bad. You can be fairly relaxed with the timing here, but you also have to be so ruddy careful because... Oh no, there we go. Well, I collected loads then. And obviously, your first instinct there, I've wondered, oh, it is just, that is just a coin in there. When I beat this before, I just wanted to know what was in there. It turns out it's a coin. Don't know why. I'm pretty sure I can do this again, though. It's not the most taxing, but it's still fun and interesting and different. That's the important thing. It's really different. And it's probably, in my opinion, actually one of the strongest... Woohoo! Slow down there. It's probably one of the strongest aspects of the game, and it's one that goes completely under the radar for most people. And that time I did it perfectly. I think the time I did it before I collected 1. So maybe I'll get a new high score. Let's see. Coin 0, high score 1. Haha. Yes. So there you have it. That is some of the appropriately named challenge that you can find in New Super Mario Bros. U that you might otherwise just sort of ignore because you're constantly going to be looking at the big thing that says story mode and not looking down here because it is a bit insignificant and it says play with me. It sort of throws it off as being a little thing here and there. But there's also a couple of other bits. There's coin battle and there's boost rush. Boost rush is also pretty challenging. You know what, I'll show you that as well. You can play as Toadette and Nabbit when you're doing this, but I'm going to play as Green Luigi to mix things up, because as you know, I never play as Green Luigi. I've not actually unlocked that many because I believe these are mainly tied to stages, And I'm not actually the one who's reviewing this game, so I haven't actually played that much just yet. But I did play the old one, the original one, to completion. And the same with Luigi U. Let's stop wittering and do the thing. You know, I'm going to go with Acrobat because I think it's arguably the most challenging one that I've unlocked. It's also got 3 stages. Not going to show you all of them, just show you the first one. And you basically have to grab coins and, you know, that's pretty standard. I'm going to get this power up so that I don't die immediately. And as you can see, as you collect coins, the auto scroll speeds up. These are also traditionally levels that don't have auto scroll on them. So that's different as well. And it seems like a fairly sort of non-thing at first. But then when you start to actually get some decent coins, you'll see that... Alright, so let's... Oh. So yeah, as you can see, now we're going at max speed, I believe now. But it can actually get faster. Oh god, no. That's a bad. I think actually we are in the sort of the... Ah! Yeah, we were in the sort of the faster, I suppose, boost mode. That's just confusing if you played the Wii U one. Ah! And you get... Ah! So if you're running through and you're doing really well and you're doing things... Ah! And you're doing everything really, really effectively, oh, you can get through without much bother and you get to respawn like this. But the whole sort of point is to try and get through it as quickly as possible. To do that, you have to collect coins, which are not, you know, you sort of have to go out of your way to gather. And also, collecting coins makes everything go faster, which makes the game more difficult. It's a very effective way to, I don't know, regulate the difficulty. Sort of encourage more challenging play. And as you can see, star coins, there, get you a lot more. And you can take your time at places when you're collecting coins, but then when you get to max speed, all of a sudden, you don't have that luxury. And when you get this... Oh god, no, I don't have... And obviously, when you've got things like these, I don't know what these enemies are called, but I'm going to call them Spitty Boris. So you've got these Spitty Borises, and they are quite a challenging thing to avoid when you're forced to move really quickly, and there are things like that where the screen actually moves faster than the platform, so you have to have plenty of area ahead of you. You can't hang back at the end of the screen. It's ruddy hard is what I'm saying. Made it. But anyway, there you go. That's just a taste of the... I'm going to quit out of this. So that is just a taste of the challenge that you can expect in the, I suppose, the side modes in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which isn't a cumbersome title at all. The main game is not that hard, as I've said before, but there is challenge to be had if you're more that way inclined. And of course, New Super Luigi U is a more challenging way to play. I'm not going to show it off here because, you know, it's nothing new, arguably, nor is the challenge. But for people who haven't seen it before, you know, it's like, you see, there is something challenging. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you challenge that subscribe button to something appropriately, sensibly challenging, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.